You want to start a YouTube channel in 2025, or maybe grow the one you already have. You're uploading, editing, doing all the right things. But the views? They're just not coming. Chances are, it's not your editing, it's not your mic, it's your niche. Because on YouTube, what you talk about matters as much as how you talk about it. The algorithm, the audience, they both want clarity. If you're too broad, too scattered, or just too meh, nobody sticks around. So let's fix that. This year, there's more opportunity than ever. Not for viral creators, but for focused creators. Niche creators. People who choose one direction and go deep. What is a niche, really? It's not just a topic, it's a signal. To the algorithm and to your audience. It says, this channel is for you. Saying, I have a fitness channel, is like saying, I serve food. Cool. But what kind? Keto for beginners? Yoga for men over 40? That's a niche. So today, let's break down what makes a niche work in 2025, and which ones are taking off. We can divide niches into 3 simple types: evergreen, trending, and emerging. Evergreen means always in demand. Things like personal finance, relationships, health, productivity. These are safe bets, but highly competitive. So specificity is key. Don't make videos about saving money. Make videos about saving money as a broke college student. Speak directly to someone. Trending niches are hot right now, like AI, YouTube automation, short-form content. You can grow fast here, but you need to keep adapting. Emerging niches are the ones just starting to rise. Low competition, big potential. If you can spot one early, you can own it before it blows up. So what's working in 2025? Let's start with AI and productivity. Still massive. Tools like ChatGPT, Notion AI, and Midjourney are everywhere. If you can teach people how to use them smarter, faster, better, you're golden. These videos are searchable and super monetizable. Then there's YouTube growth and faceless channels. Yes, channels about making channels. It sounds meta, but it works, especially faceless content. Everyone wants to know how to make passive income without showing their face. If you're learning, document the journey. People will watch. Other strong niches: time management, remote work, digital minimalism, solo business, all targeting people who want more focus and freedom in their lives. Also, don't overlook study with me or deep work content. These aren't flashy, but they're useful. People play them while working or studying. It's not entertainment, it's environment. That's powerful. Now, what about gaming? It's still huge. But instead of Let's Plays, try niches like game, history, mechanics analysis, or game psychology. Tell stories. Be the documentary voice of gaming. Think, why PES 6 still feels better than most modern football games. The takeaway? Don't chase hype. Don't try to be everyone. Talk to one person, really well, again and again. When you pick the right niche, you don't need perfect gear. You just need consistency, clarity, and a point of view. Because YouTube doesn't reward perfection. It rewards purpose. Let's talk examples. Real niches that are working right now, and why they matter in 2025. First, AI tools and automation. We're past the novelty stage. Now it's about how to actually use AI. People want tutorials, comparisons, and real workflows. If you can explain how to use ChatGPT to write emails, brainstorm YouTube scripts, or organize daily tasks, people will watch. And not just watch, they'll save and share. These videos also attract high-paying sponsors. Why? Because AI companies want their tools in front of creators and freelancers. That means affiliate links, brand deals, and solid ad rates. Next, up. Personal finance for specific people. General money tips are boring. But how to save money as a student in Europe, or investing for beginners in your 30s, that works. It's personal. Focused. Finance videos tend to have strong CPMs. Viewers in this niche are ready to buy books, courses, and services. They're intentional. They want solutions. Now let's shift to something that might surprise you. Digital journaling and note-taking. Yep, Notion, Obsidian, even Google Docs. Videos about how to structure your digital life are exploding. Productivity. Lovers are obsessed with templates and setups. These viewers are also loyal. They subscribe, binge, and return for every update. If you're naturally organized, or just like experimenting with systems, this is a goldmine. Another niche that's blowing up? Faceless YouTube automation. Everyone wants to start a faceless channel now. There's this dream of passive income. And creators who explain how to script, narrate, edit, and optimize these channels are gaining serious traction. If you're even one step ahead, you can teach what you've learned. And people will thank you for it. Now, let's talk low-effort, high-retention content, like ambient focus videos. No voice, no camera, just background sounds, maybe light visuals, and boom, people watch for hours. If you can make calming workspaces, city rain scenes, or soft lofi backgrounds, you can build a channel that runs 24/7. It's not for everyone, but it works, especially when paired with live streams or long-form uploads. Let's say you prefer storytelling. Try gaming history or media analysis. Instead of trying to compete with fast-paced reaction videos, go deep. Research. Script. Build narrative. Example. Why old FIFA games felt better than new ones. PES 6 and the lost era of football gaming. How Club Penguin predicted the internet. These videos don't go viral instantly, but when they do, they stick. They also build loyal fan bases. Viewers trust you. They want to hear your next deep dive. And here's something big. Niche channels for global audiences. Most creators only aim for the US or UK. But what about Arabic-speaking tech users? Spanish-speaking gamers? Hindi-speaking freelancers? You don't need to speak another language. But if you can create simple visual content that transcends words, like tutorials, animations, or symbolic storytelling, you can grow worldwide. Think beyond borders. YouTube doesn't care where you're from. It cares about who's watching. 1. More. Creator economy breakdowns. This is a niche that watches the rise of other YouTubers, streamers, freelancers, and explains how they grew. How does a faceless gaming channel get 1 million subs in a year? How did this VTuber make $50,000 in 1 month? People love watching creators win, and they love dissecting the strategy. You don't need to be famous. You just need to observe, research, and explain clearly. And the monetization potential? Massive. You can sell Notion templates, affiliate gear, coaching, your own mini course, all while growing your own brand. Remember, people don't just watch YouTube to be entertained. They come to solve problems, to feel understood, to find their people. That's why niche content works. It builds trust, and trust turns into views, into likes, into revenue. Not because you're viral, but because you're consistent. And when you focus on the right person, with the right message, in the right niche, growth gets easier. So now you've picked a niche, or at least you've got a few in mind. But before you commit, ask yourself one simple question. Can I make 20 videos on this topic without running out of energy, ideas, or motivation? If the answer is yes, you're probably on the right track. Because sustainable content isn't about trends, it's about stamina. You need something you can talk about over and over, without burning out or getting bored. Now, let's talk about understanding your viewer. Most creators make videos for themselves, and that's okay, in the beginning. But if you want growth, you need to shift that mindset. You're not the hero of your channel. The viewer is. So who are they? Imagine them. Age, habits, problems, desires. What do they want to learn? What are they frustrated with? What kind of content do they already watch? The better you understand your viewer, the easier it is to craft content that feels made just for them. Let's say you're creating videos about remote work productivity. Who's watching? A 29-year-old freelancer in a small apartment? A burned-out 9-to-5 employee trying to escape corporate life? A digital nomad looking for tools to stay organized while traveling? Each of those people needs a different angle. Same niche, different language, so get specific. Even write it down. Create a profile of your ideal viewer. This helps with titles, scripts, thumbnails. Everything becomes clearer. Now, test. Don't overthink. Don't wait for the perfect first video. Post 3 to 5 videos in a focused niche. Give them time. Watch what happens. What gets clicks? What holds attention? Pay attention to audience retention. Do they stick around for the story? Or drop off after the intro? Do they comment? Do they ask for more? Early feedback is gold. Don't chase viral. Chase clarity. Once something clicks, double down. Now you need a system. A simple, repeatable structure. Not just for your workflow, but for your content. Great niche channels often build with frameworks. Maybe every video answers a specific question. Maybe you always compare tools. Maybe you build stories around data. Patterns help your viewers know what to expect. And they make your job easier. You're not guessing every week. You're just plugging new topics into a familiar flow. This is how long-term YouTube creators survive. They build repeatable formats inside their niche, and don't worry about being too narrow. In fact, most creators quit because they go too broad too fast. Here's the better path. Start narrow, build trust, then expand. You can always go wider later. But if you start wide, you may never get noticed at all. One great video for one specific person beats 10 general videos for everyone. Let's not forget, YouTube's algorithm rewards behavior, not content. If someone clicks your video, watches most of it, and comes back later for more, YouTube will show your next video to even more people like them. That means your job isn't to go viral. Your job is to keep people watching. And the best way to do that? Serve one niche. Serve it well. Let's recap. Pick a topic you care about and can stick with. Understand your ideal viewer. Test ideas fast. Pay attention to feedback. Create patterns. Stay consistent. That's the real formula. And it works. Whether you're creating full facecam tutorials, faceless automation videos, or lo-fi study backgrounds. In 2025, there's more noise than ever. But there's also more space than ever. For focused creators with a clear message. You don't need a studio. You don't need viral luck. You just need the right message for the right people, delivered with consistency. That's your niche, that's your advantage, and that's how you grow.